Hi everyone. So this is my view for tonight. I think it focuses there we go, when I leave the camera. So my tent is right there. The only sort of downside is, well, this ugly thing. And then the fact that there's a road right there. So I will have a bit of noise, but I'll see how it goes. Sorry, I just ate this ginger piece. They were selling these things at the store, and I thought it was a good idea, and it's very strong. So today I started by having the end of one of my crushed apples compote, looking at the ocean, looking at the sea. And so when I was there, I guess there was a lot of the retirement home close by or something, because there was a lot of older folks. Sorry, there's a lot of mosquitoes as well, so I'm quite jittery at the moment. So yeah, there was a lot of older folks by the sea and looking around, and at some point one of the animators was getting them to sing, and they started singing Bella Ciao. So I thought it was kind of funny, and yeah, they were all clapping like Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao. So yeah, it was very cute. I filmed a little bit of it. But I didn't want to be rude, so I didn't film a lot. And I was rather discreet, so hopefully you can hear in the video. Sorry, I'm just gonna switch hands. What's I gonna say? No, so after that, I made my way. Compared to yesterday, so I'm gonna keep the view there. Yeah, there we go. Compared to yesterday, today was not as many cycle paths. It was a lot of road. A really nice road though, like it was right by the sea, so I can't really complain about it. But some points were scarier than others. Yeah, this morning I just made my way over, and then there's this town I stopped at for lunch, Vito di Ligure or something di Ligure. And Liguria is like where I am now, like the region. I think I'm still in it. I'll have to check. But no, it was quite a nice little town. So the first thing I did was I got focaccia, because I figured out what it was. And I guess it is a little bit like pizza, but I guess it's more like a side. It's not really the main thing. And so I had one with gorgonzola and one with ham and something else, probably some cheese. So I had that from the bakery. That was delicious. And then I went to the older part of town. Yeah, to the old part of town, and there was like these really nice, I think it was a cathedral. I didn't really look into it, but I think it was a cathedral. They had a really nice tower. And then the whole old part of town had really small streets. It was really fun. It was really beautiful to just walk and sort of get lost a little bit. And at some point, yeah, there was this wall that had a bunch of, I couldn't think of the word in French, I can't think of the word in English, tiles, tiles on the wall, on the like outside wall, and they all had like a saying or a quote from someone, and so it was kind of fun to like look at them. I found one about education. I forgot who wrote it, but I was trying to get an Italian person to sort of represent. And then and so after I did that, I looked around, and there was this old man who had, I'm guessing, a bike repair shop. There was a whole lot of bicycles around him, and so in my Italian, I try to say that I wanted some oil for my chain, and he's like, no, because I said olio. He's like, olio, no, and then he explained why, but I couldn't understand him. And then he's like, spray grasso. So I was like, oh, like a grease spray. Okay, so I was like, all right. I was like, do you have it? He's like, no. And then I was like, dove? And he's like, ah. And then he told me where it was, and I sort of understood him. Like, yeah. So then I made my way, and yeah, there was a shop, Ferreteria, where he said it would be. Found it, got it, put it on my chain, and now my chain is a lot better. But yeah, I found this weird thing about me, that I think I just have like a foreign language, like in my brain. any foreign language is the same. Because I keep trying to speak Arabic to people. Like at some point, like when I want to say yes, I go Iowa, and then I was like, no, 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 that's not it. And it's not that I don't know how to say yes and no in Italian. Like I do. And it's not like I didn't see this coming. Like if I took a plane and the first day I was like be confused, that's fine. But yeah. And what else did I try to say? La, la, and Iowa, and Fiend, and like all my questions are Egyptian based, which is rather strange. But hopefully, like I think I'm just gonna speak in Spanish and see where that leads. So that was that. So that was my lunch. Nothing too exciting after that. A lot of nice. Oh right, and then I was kind of early because I went pretty fast in the morning. So I had some spare time, so I just decided to go on a beach, and just spend some time there and read, and go in the ocean, in the sea. I keep calling it the ocean. Go in the sea, and that was kind of fun. Lots of people around, but it was alright. After that happened, and yeah, I just made my way to Savona, which is where I am now. The only thing was, at some point, like I just had my main road was sticking to the sea and just going by the sea the whole time. There's very few exceptions. But at some point, I reached a fork in the road, and one led towards what looked like an industrial port, and the other one towards a tunnel that said Savona on it. And so I said, okay, Savona, that's where I want to go. So I went through the tunnel, but it's only like halfway through this, I want to say, 1.5 km tunnel. I kind of realized I shouldn't be there. Like the cars were going a bit too fast, and it was not good. But I was like, I'm halfway there, might as well just keep going as fast as I can, carefully as I can. So I did. And yeah, by the time I finished the tunnel, I looked where I could get off and off the road and to a smaller one. There was nothing. I just had to go to another tunnel, so I did. And then it wasn't a highway per se, but like it had two lines, which like my road shouldn't have space for two cars in one side. So I got out of there as soon as I could, and then ended up in a retirement home. So I just was careful with the old people walking about, and then found my way to Savona, and yeah, made my purchase some things at a store, and now I'm gonna go eat very soon. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for lunch. I think I'm gonna take my bike, but like without any luggage, which is gonna be wonderful, and go that way, so away from Savona, and then see where that leads me. He said about about a kilometer that way, so that's like 3 minutes on bike, so that should be fine. And then I'll just find something nice to eat. I'm thinking pasta. I know it's like super duper Italian, but I really want pasta, so I think I'll have pasta. I had pizza yesterday, and that was also stereotypically Italian. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. Alright, bye. Good night.